Hey guys. Make sure I have. Yeah, I do. How is everybody doing? How their minds? Oh, it's in Blanco. How are you? Hey, Sesame. How are you guys doing tonight? Yeah, about the same, Sesame. I'm pretty wore out. Uh, but what can you do? I need to put this back on. You been working all day? I hope I can say that come tomorrow. Hey, Pie. Oh, Lord. I'll tell you what, I never would have thought it, but this higher elevation is messing with my carpal tunnel. And I wouldn't have thought, but it is. And I mean, it just never dawned on me, you know. But in my hair, oh my God, the static, I've never had to deal with that. It's crazy. Got home from the birthday party, being lazy. Yup. I'm going to be lazy tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? I'm going to be lazy tomorrow. Well, probably not. I need to do laundry, but it is Sunday. Okay. I thought it was. I did. Yeah. I'm in Montana, Sesame. I did. I moved out of Florida, yeah. I've been driving for, I think this is my 10th day. I'm in Butte, Montana, yeah. Well, I mean, I tried to stop and keep everybody updated, but it takes a lot out of you when you're driving 12 hours, west, so the sun's baking on you, and your car is stupid, and, just a little bit of everything, but I tried to keep everybody sort of updated, but... Hey, Red, I'm good. How are you? Oh, it's beautiful, Sesame. I've seen all of it. I mean, we've came all. I'm all the way over in Butte now. Uh, I'm just right at Yellowstone. So, hey, Nikki. Yeah, I know, Pie, right? Sorry, I haven't been around. I haven't. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that in Blanco. I always hate that. Oh, it's stunning. I mean, it is extremely beautiful. But I'm gonna tell you what, I don't like driving in the Rockies. Now I don't. Now keep in mind, I lived in the Smokies for 15 years. The Smoky Mountains ain't shit. The Ozark Mountains ain't shit. They still have snow on them. And the wind here today, it was like 52 when I got up this morning, and it's warm and nice and sunny. The Rocky Mountain is a whole different kind of deal. It is gorgeous. Braiding hair at the moment. All right. How you doing, Janet? Smart friend lives hidden in the mountains there. Where about, Nikki? I mean, it's easy to get hidden in the mountains here. It's just nothing but nature as far as you see. Very few towns of any size. And I always heard, when you grow up down south, you're told that these towns like Fargo, North Dakota, oh, that's big, Yankee cities. Shit, wasn't nothing to it. I was just like, I was, They ain't never seen Atlanta, evidently. you know, or Orlando or New Orleans or, you know, uh, Bozeman is probably one of the most gorgeous places I have ever laid eyes on, you know. Hey, Jean. Well, thank you. Thank you. Hey, nobody. I am in Butte, Montana. Oh, no, this is, I've had problems with it for a while. I have carpal tunnel, and I injured it a few years ago, and apparently the elevation is aggravating it, so I had to stop and get a brace today because I've been having a lot more trouble with it. And today, we started out in Pensacola, right? That's like 100 and something feet above sea level. I'm at 6,400 above sea level here. You know, so I mean, it's the pressure on it is different or something, but it's been hurting. So a lot more sesame. I mean, I see them everywhere, and I don't mean nothing by this. It's just something that I noticed. I've only seen one black person. You know, so it's and I've not. I mean, most everything you see is Native Americans. You know, so. Probably driving and holding on to the steering wheel through. It could be. Yeah, it could be. I just know it's aggravated. Try ice on it. Yeah, I can do that. Higher elevation helps runners because they can breathe easier, Pie. Native American. I went to I love South Dakota, says me. Western South Dakota. Oh my God, I loved it. Representing the Cherokee tribe, yup. An hour away from Yellowstone on the Montana side, Nikki. Then I went right by him today then. He's probably in like Gallatin County, or Sweetgrass County maybe. Helps with breathing. Okay. Yeah, it is beautiful. It definitely, it's not the tropics now. You know, and to me, paradise was always tropical. I don't know. Looking at all this, I'm not so sure that's paradise anymore. You know, the hubby wanted his hair braided. Drives a big truck. Has it in both wrists. Okay, well, I'll give that a try then. Cabin called. You're shitting me. It's called Bloody Dick. Ooh. Ooh. I wouldn't want to rent it. But Bloody Dick, Lord. The Rockies are my paradise. Yeah, they are. Well, let me see if I can show you guys. Hang on, let me twist the camera around. You see that out there? With the snow still on the top of it there? Look at that. As far as the eye can see. You can't see snow on these close, but on those back there, you can, so. Yeah, gorgeous, isn't it? I mean, hey, Kimberly. We joke and say we're going to get married there just for the invites, yo. Like during the day, is it really? Sometimes it has been, Sesame. It was, last week when I was up in Haver, it was in the 90s every day. But the last 2 days, yesterday, it was raining and it was cold all day. And then today, the high was like 70-something. And it's supposed to get down to like 53, I think, tonight. And tomorrow, the high is going to be in the 80s. So it's not hot. But now the heat is different, too. A 90-degree heat here is a whole different story than a 90-degree heat in Florida. A 90-degree heat in Florida is easier for me to take, I guess, because I grew up with it. But here, it's you can't explain it. You just have to experience it. It is a whole different thing, and you will dehydrate like that. You know. To escape from in the winter months, yeah. I am in Butte, Montana, Kimberly. Hey, Ash. Come in, yup, bloody dick. It's 100 there, Lord. It's raining there now. Pi, remind me, I know you've told me, and it has slipped my mind, where? Is it Pennsylvania? Yeah, it's a whole different thing. I've never experienced it, and I've never had static electricity and stuff. And today, I mean, and the wind is so ridiculous, y'all. My daughter and I could barely walk against it at one point today. It was so strong at this one particular spot we were in when we were coming through the Rockies. And they had signs up saying gusty wind. I accidentally dropped my glasses and we had to chase them. They went flying with the wind. So, hey there, Mivian. Northeast Wisconsin. Okay. Where did okay, I'm probably thinking of Lady Raiden. I know she's Pennsylvania, so dark, 8:20 at night. What'd you do that for, Fat Boy? I didn't even get to read it. Kimberly, would you mind repeating that? I didn't even get to read it. Fabric softener sheet. Well, I'll have to give that a shot, something. But it was so windy. And then, I mean, I would even, and I use conditioner too. But I mean, I see women with that, you can tell they have product in their hair, and I guess I see why, because the static is something. It's like what you get in the winter months in Tennessee when you're scrubbing the carpet, and you shoot sparks at people with static. It's like that, and my hair, and 8:20 at night and 83, but it feels like, see, it's okay, if it's 8:20 there, then it's 7:20 here, and I showed y'all how light it is. That's another thing that's hard to get used to. The day, I know you would think that the daylight would be the same, but it's not. The days are longer here, because when I wake up in the morning, and I still wake up bright and early according to East Coast time, and the sun's already up here, and it's, 6 o'clock, and it's already up, and then it's up till 9 o'clock at night. The days do seem like they're longer. Oh, and Fat Boy. 8:20 at night. 8:20 at. Yep, bad Fat Boy. Hi, Violet. Oh, it's just carpal tunnel. It's aggravated. I think it could be the driving, but I thought it was probably the altitude, because I've gone from 129 feet over sea level to 6,400 over sea level in a week. So that's kind of what I figured it was. But 9:22 there. You must be on East Coast time then. Hey, Lynn. How are you doing? It's okay, Fat Boy. No, I haven't, Nikki. Where is that? Uber was asking me about that on the phone last night. I didn't know anything about it. I've never even heard of it. But if it means more driving through these mountains, I don't want to do it, because my brakes are shit. North Carolina. Okay, yeah. Shampoo will shoot out of the bottle when you open it. Oh, Lord. Will it really? Red? Oh, Lord. I'm glad you told me. I'll keep an eye out for that. Not sure. I didn't drive there. It's gorgeous, though. Yeah. But not tonight. I was trying to fix an issue with my video. Which one? Is it the kayaking one, Janet? And we need to get us an interview ready. You guys, me and Janet, whenever I finally get settled somewhere, we're going to start hosting a music kind of like a podcast, or just a regularly featured live stream, sometimes here, sometimes on her channel, called The Power Chord. We got to get a couple of good interviews though. So, but y'all, if y'all aren't subscribed to her and y'all are interested in that, y'all might want to go ahead and subscribe, because it's going to be a lot of fun. So, same video you were talking about earlier. In Oklahoma, Red. Hey there, Emily. How are you? Just started a new podcast. Okay, good deal. I'll have to check that out. Thank you, Kimberly. Do it, play. Oh, we're going to. It's just a matter of me getting settled and everything, and then I guess whether I'm settled or not, we can still be working on getting our interviews. Is putting in big distribution site 15. Wow, what part of Oklahoma, Red? Well, what happened, Lynn? If you don't mind, if you do mind, then tweet it to me. But I'm here for you, girl. I saw a couple of posts that you'd made, and I was like, oh, okay, knowing a little bit about it, I just wanted to make sure you knew that I'm here. Oklahoma City, okay. Oh, you're fine, Emily. I wasn't on earlier either, so. Might love it. What, working at Amazon distribution thing? I don't know. I'm going to say what's around here, actually. I kind of like Butte. It's pretty cool. It's not too big. It's not too small. It seems like it's quiet and safe and nestled away. I kind of like that, Not too far from Canada. Not too far from Yellowstone. Not too far from California. I think I'm going to check things out around here. And I am, Emily, I am. Take a cold shower. Melbourne. Canada, yeah. Wanted to go where, Nikki? What did I miss? Y'all, am I not getting everything? I didn't even see Janet say anything. She likes it fine. Nobody. She's trying to adjust to it too, just like me. But it's kind of like she's broken out of a shell a little bit, She likes it fine. She's ready for us to get titties for Melvin. Y'all hear all that? All those notifications? Do you like tits? Guarantee you that's what it says. Guarantee. What was I saying? Great climate. They take care of the wind. See, now that's what scares me, Red, driving on ice and stuff like that. I get nervous driving on these roads anyway because my brakes are shit, which, I can get that fixed, but I've never liked drive on icy roads. Snow doesn't scare me so much, but when it is days worth of snow and it's like frozen over and over, I get really nervous driving in that. So I don't think I would like that. What's 35? Have you in Deer Lodge? It's 35 minutes from Butte. Guess what I'm gonna be researching tonight? Because, I'm not going to be able to apply for a job tomorrow anywhere. If it's free, I might just go check that bad boy out. Make a video. Y'all get to see me run out screaming, ah! Something looked at me. Block your notification. I don't know how. I would block them for good. Hey, Tracy. I don't know how to do it. Chocolate company here called Purdy's. They are prepared. Well, yeah, they probably all have, and then they keep like salt for their driveways and stuff like that. But some of these roads, like I said, just driving them in perfect weather made me nervous, you know. So only because it's in the Rockies and it's snaky and it's steep and everything, and that, you know, I just ain't that damn adventurous. Give me a straight shot and my ass is gone. But Garnet is the abandoned mining town. Now, I've heard of Virginia City, Nikki, and that's close to me. And it's a ghost town, but I don't know that it's haunted. It's just an old ghost town from Wild West days when they were coming into the hills looking for gold and everything. In Deer Lodge, a museum in the penitentiary. Okay, I'm going to look that up. Hang on, let me get something and write this down. Okay. Garnet and Deer Lodge. Okay. That way I won't forget. I can, absolutely, Tracy. I was hoping to. So, that is the mining town, Nikki. Butte. No, I'm in Butte now, Uber. I headed on to Butte this morning. It's haunted. Which one? Garnet is haunted too? My heart got me in trouble again, but you'll get it right, Lynn. We're here for you. Don't settle for no less than what you deserve, and you deserve everything. You know? A lot of mining areas that are haunted. Get used to what, Red? The roads. Turn your volume. One flavor they have is called peanut butter daisy. Icy is scary, but yep, violet. Flat, very straight, very little ice, yeah. Virginia City. Yeah. I want to go there too. And that's right by Yellowstone and everything too. And yeah, I definitely want to go and check that out. But I'm going to tell you what, over when we were driving over here, I had thought Livingston. Now, I booked online for a week in Livingston at a certain rate, okay? I get there, and the lady, we can't do that rate this time of the year. I'm like, well, then why do you have it online? So anyway, I was like, well, fine, fuck you then, keep it. So we went on to Bozeman. Everything was way above what I wanted to pay because it is so close to Yellowstone. So I said, well, shit on it. And we came on to Butte. Bozeman was just flat, knocked down, gorgeous now. It was. Butte's beautiful too, though. But that drive between Bozeman and Butte, some of those roads scared the shit out of me. They did. My brakes are crap. So they scared me. And then at one point I noticed a sign that told me we were 6,400 feet above sea level there. And I was just like, no wonder, So, film at the Deer Lodge, yup. Hey, Elizabeth. The penitentiary there, and it's supposed to have been bodies buried in the walls. Ooh, that sounds good. But they lost 2 of them. Okay. I went through Bozeman, but I'm in Butte now. Okay. His name is Brian. Yep, that'll be fine. Yes, Rhodes, okay. Hit that cold shower. No, she has to be near Bozeman. No, I'm in Butte. Yeah. Well, I needed to get a cheaper rate until the 14th. So I came on to Butte. Hey, Mary. Just turn your volume all the way down. Okay, fat boy. Hey, Deborah. Are you gone, Uber? Well, all right, girl. You have a good night. Hi, Brian. Okay, is there any particular question that you have, or do you just want to see what comes up, or... So I'm just checking to see if there's any kind of question that... No. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. We can do that. All right, pick a deck. Pick deck 1 or deck 2. Hi there, Robbie. Hubby is looking to get a spirit. Ooh, that's going to be cool. 2. All right. 2 is going to be the old-fashioned Rider-Waite. Let me take this off. Oh, y'all, I was at dinner, and I was trying to open these Velcro things, and I was doing like this and punched myself in the face twice. I was so embarrassed, but I did. All right. All right. I'm live.
Eh?
I'm live.
Oh, hi.
Okay. Just letting you know. I want to, I'm looking at these cards and I'm wondering if I'm not reading mine. So I'm just going to read them and we'll see. It's just kind of, they would fit my situation too. So the person that I'm reading for, Brian, at this moment you feel like you're waking up from a nightmare. and the energy around you is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight's usually in action. Pentacles always has something to do with your foundation in life. So it's either your job or a home. So this could be interpreted several different ways. You could have just been offered a new job. You could have just made an offer on a new house. There's some sort of an action taking place concerning either home, job, finances at the very base level of things. So I'm also wondering, have you recently gotten married or settled into some kind of a permanent relationship? Because your recent past is the Knight of Cups. Again, now I don't read the chat, so if I'm missing something, I'll catch up in just a second. The Knight of Cups, Knights are always in action, and when it's Cups, it's usually love or emotion related. So there's been some kind of a loving action in the recent past take place. Now that pops up when people decide to move in together or to get engaged, things like that. Now, the things that are, I'm going to catch up for just a minute with the chat, and then I'll get to your thought line. Hey, Kayla. Okay. Hey, Michael. I'm just making sure that I'm not missing any feedback from Brian. You guys, it's the stupid hotel Wi-Fi, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, Brian, on your thought line, the things that are predominant in your thinking is a new love. The Ace of Cups is there. Now, keep in mind, a new love could be any new love. It could even be a new pet. It could be finding out, you're pregnant or a baby's coming, or just, it is some kind of a new love. Sometimes when a hobby stirs your passion and you truly love it, it could even represent that. Anyway, it's on your mind, this new love. So you know what it is. And also on your mind, secret knowledge. Some kind of secret knowledge, and you're keeping it tucked back into yourself for now. And you're kind of staying closed up in a shell. And I'm not sure why, but it's there. I almost want to say you're scared to let the real you show because you're afraid you're going to mess up this new love. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but that's the snapshot. So you help me place this, and then we'll move to the future part, because once I understand this snapshot, I can nail this future part, okay? So, hi there, Steve. I don't see you, but... Steve. Why don't I see Steve?
Because he doesn't like you.
It didn't buffer there? Okay. No, been married and no new job. Okay. There, I see you now. Okay, well, if you've been married and no new job, Knight of Cups is usually recent past, though. So if you've been married for like 30 years or something, then that's not going to be what this Knight of Cups is. Steve's Fun Adventures, what? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, honey. Thank you. In 32. What do you mean you're in 32? 32 years or 32 years in marriage or 32 years old or I don't know what you mean. Okay, well, let me see here. How to make new videos. Oh, well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Thank you. 9 years married. Okay, so you're 32, 9 years married. Then this is not going to be that. This is not going to be your marriage. This is recent. A recent action on an emotional level. It usually indicates love. Waking up from a nightmare, crossed by the Knight of Pentacles. So waking up from a nightmare, no new job, you said, but there's some kind of action. Are you buying a home? Did you just buy a new car? Did you just put a lot of money into a costly repair? Why is there a nightmare around this foundation? You see what I'm saying? How does that... This is the crux of it right here. Waking up out of a nightmare is you at this moment, and the energy across you is of an action on your foundation level. So maybe something was in a very bad spot and you just got out of it. Did you just go bankrupt or something? Oh, okay, Janet, I got you. You've been unfaithful. And she found out? Because the Hermit's here, and that's about keeping stuff to yourself. So does she even know yet? No, okay. Not your current. So this isn't with the wife that you have now. Because if it's not with the wife you have now, then that's not going to be what this is.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Where's mine? Where's the rest
I
of it?
don't know.
There it is. There's that also.
I tell you what. We're just going to start all over. I'm going to completely blank. We're going to try this again. If it's supposed to be exactly that way, it will come back out exactly that way with different cards. So we'll find out.
I've got a thing of salt if you want it.
Huh?
I've got some salt if you want it.
Actually, yeah, throw some over here. I might need to ground.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I don't know why I have that.
I can't even get it open.
Suffer.
What the hell did that help? All right. flipper. And two of them flipped. And look who's back. Look who flipped out of the deck. Okay, Knight of Pentacles is a strong force here, and this is the one that came through as crossing you in the last one. The difference here, the other card that jumped out, in the first reading it was the Nine of Swords, which is waking from a nightmare. This time it jumped out of the deck and it is the Three of Swords. Disappointment, disillusionment, heartache. So that's, did you and your wife split up? Are you thinking about splitting up? I never got an answer to, was it this wife that you cheated on? Is that what's going on here? Let's see. Show me more, show me more. Let's see what is going on with Brian. There's a hair in the deck. The world on his shoulders, yes. Battle weary. The Magician turned on his head. Some things you just can't control. And the Ace of Wands, a new way of looking at things and dealing with things. Let me see if this is one wife gonna split. Yeah. Well, I can see that. With the Magician now, Brian, he's a master of all elements. Well, he came out turned upside down, which means it's negative in this case. He's not in control of all elements. There's just some things that you can't control. And you're tired of fighting it. You have the world on your shoulders with this. So that would be your snapshot right there. That's... And I guess when you think about it, waking up from a nightmare, Knight of Cups, it was supposed to be recent past, but I guess it was, well, I mean, for however many years you were together, is just a new thing with the splitting up thing. So, yeah, it makes sense. So, immediate future is going to be your Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands, that's a new beginning, a new way of life, a new way of looking at things. And that is a good and positive card for someone that's in your shoes. I think, Brian, are you the kind that they call a big old teddy bear? Yeah. Now, the odd thing here, let me see, almost like it wasn't right from day one, yeah. Now, here's the weird thing. Your two final cards, the ones that you are, yeah, your two final cards are both queens. Now, whenever a queen shows up, she always is reminding us to behave like she would. You have as your wild card the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the Queen of Hearts, of all emotion, of compassion and loving, caring. Don't let this turn you bitter. All right, this is your wild card. She is going to be the Queen of Hearts. Everything you do, keep that in the back of your mind. If it's not a loving action, don't waste your time with it, okay? And then your final outcome is the Queen of Wands. That reminds you, Queen of Wands is, she's highly intellectual, a wonderful communicator, wonderful storyteller, always bustling around, energetic, happy, you know, just... So the fact that you got two queens as your final outcome cards, I already know that you're going to be fine. I think what they're basically telling you is don't forget who you are. You are the big teddy bear, the Page of Cups that came through, and who you are. Even though I think sometimes you see yourself as a little bit of an asshole fighting everybody, it's just not that way. That's not how the rest of the world sees you. The rest of the world sees you as a teddy bear, so be the teddy bear, you know. Now ask me questions, and maybe we can, that's the snapshot and it fits perfect. But ask specific questions and let's see, can we get answers for that? That usually is when we get the most information that we need, you know. And turn on notifications. Okay, Red, thank you for coming in, sweetie. Who are you honoring? Mine's. So far, so good. What do I see for you career-wise? Okay. Let's see. Show me my career. I see no problems with job or anything. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to say you might get a raise. It won't be a big one, but it'll be one, because this card came up. And while a lot of people look at this card and they're like, oh, he's barely giving anything, just a few cents, but he is given. So, you know, it kind of indicates a raise. I think you're going to probably throw yourself into your work a little bit, which is pretty much normal. So, cousin, I don't see a cousin. That's right, they sure do, especially when you add them up across hours, you know. So, did you have any more questions? I not smoke so much. Yep, it is mine. Hit 50 what? In Blanco. You don't have 50 subs yet, babe?
Go sub.
Everybody in here, please do me a favor. Go sub in Blanco. He was probably one of the most polite young men you're going to meet on YouTube today. You'll love him. No more questions? Well, all right, then. I hope I helped a little bit. You're very welcome. Thank you for getting one. You're welcome. If you'll remind me, I'll shout you out regular. And we can at least get you up to 100, you know. Oh, how sweet. Okay. I'm going to want to make sure I see that. Oh, thank you. I sure will. Oh. Mine's official music, Ash. That's in Blanco. That's how I met him, was in Blanco. So. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Deborah. Tracy, whenever you send that, would you remind me that it was for Brian so that I can keep track of it? I already did sub tripolar Troy. Streams come in. Oh yeah, there's a couple more too in Blinko. You can go to Green Bay Wacky. You can go to Golden Threat. I love Golden Threat. He's freaking hilarious. You can go to Lunatic Dad. I love all them. That's what we are.
Hey, Mom.
What?
Did you tell him the story about this?
I can't see it. I still can't
My
see
bag.
it.
My
No.
bag. I'm
Can
just kidding.
I can't. Janet Mike can put it up. I don't have it. So hey there, little miss. Do it. Pick some gum and chew it, huh? Do it. Pick some gum and chew it. How long does it take for? It depends on what program you're using, Janet. Thank you, Ash. Everyone, anyone. God, the good ones. I've heard about him from you, Janet. Those are the only ones that I know that do that is Lunatic Dad, Green Bay Wacky, and Golden Threat. I know there's more. I just don't, hell, I hold the wrench in Wackies and Golden Threats. I hadn't seen Lunatic in a while. I need to go holler at him, so. Thank you, Janet. Rant Jams? Okay. Have you ever watched Golden Threat, Janet? He's freaking hilarious. And I love the music he plays. He plays all that old groove stuff. I love it. Haven't seen that one. Yeah, you'll love Goldie. About an hour for a video. For it to do what now? To edit? You mean... I don't understand what you mean. I mean, I know I had one a long time ago that I had to edit on the YouTube. Why are y'all using the YouTube editor? I mean, there's some good damn edit programs out there, 10 times better than the YouTube one. Or is that the one y'all are using? Vine-Master. You mean KineMaster in Blinko? Yeah, now I want to learn how to use KineMaster. I do. Wearing longs. Because it's chilly here, little miss. It's like 50-something right now. It's kind of chilly here. And the wind, oh my gosh. Now, I'm wearing shorts, though. It's it on YouTube because the rendering and upload cost it to... Okay, gotcha. Make it be... Oh, please do. Please do. Which channel are you going to put it on? In Blinko? Because I like KineMaster because you can do all the green screen stuff and everything with it. And I'd like to know how to do all that. KineMaster the other day on the phone. On my Blinko. Okay. Yeah, I use Filmora and sometimes Video Shop, but from what I understand, KineMaster has a lot more options, which kind of ticks me off because I paid the money to unlock a lot of the goodies on Filmora, but oh well. VSDC. What's that? VSDC. Try out Lightworks. Video Shop, then KineMaster. Yeah, because so I could use Filmora and get, you know, the transitions or whatever that I want, and then send it over, just depending. Yeah. Who's Bo? Filmora is an app I use it a lot. It's an editing program like KineMaster. Which there's 3 that I know of, and then Janet mentioned 2 more. Lunatic Dad, Green Bay Wacky, Golden Threat, God the Good One, and what was the other one, Janet? Lunatic Dad is cool. I love him. He's hilarious. Rant Jams, yeah. You can, but you might want to say Tammy Sully, because that's, yeah, that's how everybody knows me. There's a lot of Tammys, but in my little circle, if somebody says Tammy, it's automatically, if it was a bad thing, it's automatically me. It's funny. My channel. God gave you a shout out, yup. But yeah, Green Bay Wacky and Goldie. Well, Helen Lunatic, yeah. Just say Tammy Sully, and yeah, you'll love. I like Golden Threat the best. Now that's because I like the music that he plays, and he's such a character. He's like, I'm gonna break my foot up. I'll break my foot off in your ass, and he'll stick his bare foot up at the camera, and he'll slow motion kung fu, and oh, he's just hilarious. But well, you guys, I guess I'm gonna get off here, get me a shower, and wash the road dirt away, Lord, and everything. What's everybody else gonna do for the rest of the night? I'm not even sure what time it is. Okay, it's 8 here, so it's 9 where you are, Janet, and 10 over on the East Coast, Lord. I will, in Blinko, no worries. Watch a movie. What are you gonna watch, Pa? Fight with your video, yo. Good night, Nikki. Phone call, please. Yes, please. And I'll have to find my phone, but I will. I'll find it. Maybe when you ring it, that'll help me find it. So, okay. Thank you, Blinko. All right, you guys, I'm going to click that X. Love y'all, and I will talk to you later.